3 minutes, 8 seconds remain in the third period. Syracuse and Cleveland are tied up at 3-3. It's been a back-and-forth affair for the ages. Cleveland started out on top. Syracuse tied it, took the lead. Cleveland tied it. Syracuse retook the lead, and Cleveland tied it again. Left circle draw. Kristen Allard out there for Syracuse, a third-line forward opposite a fellow third-liner, and Jake Gaudette. Referee drops the puck. Syracuse takes it. At the far side point, it's Jack Thompson. He turns around. Gaudette staples him against the glass. Cleveland backhands the puck out of the zone. Syracuse picks up on its own side again. Gage Gonsalves backtracks for Emil Lilleberg. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the third period. Tied up. Trey Fix-Wolanski had the game's first goal in the latter half of the second period. Syracuse responded well with a couple snipes after that. Phil Myers tied it up. And Jack Finley took the lead on a little tap-in from a Joe Carroll pass. That was how the second period ended. The third went the way of Cleveland, though, thus far. 2 goals for the Monsters. They started off the scoring in this frame with a snipe from Jake Gaudette, a second-chance goal. Declan Carlisle ripped a one-timer to take the lead again for Syracuse 3-2. But Alex Whelan, 65 seconds, a minute and 5 seconds later, tapped one in inadvertently. Bounced off his skate and tied things up for Cleveland. Whelan has the puck now for the Monsters on the far side boards, playing in just his second AHL game this season. He dumps it deep into Syracuse territory. 2 minutes to go. The Crunch lift the puck back the rest of the way. Cleveland pushes it back-to-back to Syracuse's side for an icing. A real 200-foot game between that sequence as Cleveland lifted the puck onto Syracuse's side. The Crunch tried the same thing. Cleveland did it one more time, and that was the last straw. That was the actual icing. A minute 47 remains in the third period, tied up 3-3. Right circle draw coming up, Syracuse attacking side. Jack Finley in on the faceoff. He scored the second goal for his team. Crunch took the lead with that one. Out of the draw, Max Groshev takes it. The winger for Syracuse moved in from the right side. He pushes it into the left corner, hanging it against the glass. Turnaround shot for Groshev, misses way wide. It's a ground ball, too. It's skittered next to the net. Finley in the right corner for Syracuse, pushes into the slot. A diving block for Christensen. Puck free in front, but Cleveland stifles Syracuse. One-time shot for Syracuse, again just misses wide. Jack Thompson on the near side rings it around to the end boards. Left corner. Finley turns around in the trapezoid off the goal curtain. Feeds Groshev. Wrist shot. Misses high. Tied up at 3-3. Syracuse keeps just knocking on the door of taking the lead. A minute 5 to go. Syracuse in the high slot. Whiffs on a shot. Groshev had all the room, but no contact. Final minute of regulation. Cleveland dumps it in behind the Syracuse net. Phil Myers reacquires for the Crunch. Tied up 3-3. Cleveland leads in the shots on goal department, 30-23. They're 5-4-1 when out shooting the other team. Cleveland picks up the puck behind its own net. Along the far side, it's Marcus Bjork. He skies it out to center ice, right to Devontae Stevens for Syracuse. He hammers it off the bench area, but Stevens just takes it back again. 30 seconds left in regulation. Crunch searching for 2 points. Cleveland, no matter what, will hold on to first place. But one more point would be nice for the Monsters. If they can grab 2 here in Syracuse, that would be a successful road trip no matter what. 3 straight games on the road. They already beat Rochester on Wednesday. This is a second of 3. Cleveland takes the puck, hanging behind its own net. 5 seconds to go. That's how regulation ends. 3-3. First place on the road against second place here in Syracuse. A North Division battle for the ages. We've got overtime ahead. Syracuse and Cleveland going at it. They split the season series so far, 1-1. The Crunch robbed Cleveland of a win in its home opener with a 5-0 beatdown back on October 20th. Cleveland got the last laugh the next day with a 4-2 win. Let's recap how we got to the point we're at right now. Trey Fix-Wolanski had a breakaway. It took him 2 chances to put the puck through. But that gave the lead to Cleveland, the first one of the game, just under 13 minutes into the second period. Phil Myers, not even 5 minutes later, punched through with a goal of his own to tie things up. Jack Finley added on after Joe Carroll fed him a perfect dinner on a platter right in front of the net. That was with a minute to go in the second. Cleveland got off on the right foot in the third period. Jake Gaudette, 3 minutes in, ripped one through. Declan Carlisle fired a one-timer from the high point to take the lead again for Syracuse. That was his third goal of the year, first point since December 2nd, 20 days ago. Alex Whelan, playing in his second AHL game of the year, 9th ever, recorded his first American Hockey League goal by accident. James Malatesta pushed the puck in front for his teammate, not knowing that Whelan was tied up, and the puck bounced off his skate and in. An accident has us tied up. Overtime about to get going. 3-on-3 hockey. Teams huddled up over center ice. Referee drops the puck. Syracuse wins it. Mitchell Chafee taking the face-off for the Crunch. He's joined by Declan Carlisle and Tristan Allard. Cleveland has Owen Sillinger out there along with Trey Fix-Wolansky and Jake Christensen, who has been so strong on defense. Syracuse with the puck on the near side boards. Allard crosses over behind the net. Chafee at the right point moves over to the far side hash marks. Chafee moves back out to center ice. Fresh off his NHL stint with Tampa, he said that the team needs to pull together with a good passing game. And overtime, no more important place with all this room. 3-on-3 hockey. 40 seconds gone in the overtime period. 5 minutes of sudden death. Declan Carlisle in the high slot moves over to the near side boards. He drops back for Allard. Allard neglects to touch the puck, and Mitchell Chafee comes to his aid. Owen Sillinger attacks Chafee from behind. Chafee jabs back at him. Referee blows his whistle as Syracuse was lightly offsides. Chafee and Sillinger share a few words after the play, but there's 3 striped jerseys in between them. The officials separating the two. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the sudden death overtime period. 3-3 the score. Neutral zone draw on the Syracuse attacking side, while Terry Merilla taking the face-off against Luca Del Belluz for Cleveland. Referee drops the puck. Syracuse takes it again. The Crunch have had possession for the entire first minute of overtime. Jack Thompson out there with Merilla and Max Groshev. Cleveland keeps Carson Meyer on the ice with Luca Del Belluz. Fourth is Marcus Bjork. Rather, the third is Marcus Bjork. Merilla at the right circle. Spins around into the high slot. He turns, searches for a shot, but decides against it. No shots yet in overtime for Syracuse. Jack Thompson crosses over to the right point. Fires one close on net, but blocked in front. Del Belluz got the tape of his stick in front. Syracuse attacks on the near side boards. Groshev, left circle, feeds in front. Thompson, a shot, he misses wide left. The puck rings around the rink to the near side boards. A foot race through the puck. Meyer dives after it for Cleveland, but Syracuse picks up. 2-on-1. Groshev, left circle. Attack from behind. Del Belluz picked his pocket and poked it into the right corner. Syracuse got too timid, had a 2-on-1 opportunity in front, and didn't pass it, didn't shoot. 2 minutes into overtime, 3 to go. 3-3 the score between the Crunch and the Monsters. Cleveland has yet to go on offense in this overtime period. Syracuse has just one shot on goal, though. The Monsters play the puck on the near side boards and feed it center. Putia sends it to Cole Clayton. He's got a breakaway in front. Clayton in the slot, wrist shot, and Eldefeld covers up. The 22-year-old Syracuse netminder hedged his bets, ran to the front of the crease, dropped down, and stopped him in the butterfly, clamping his right pad on top of it. 2 minutes, 38 seconds remain in overtime. 3-3 to score. Attacking zone draw at the left circle for Cleveland. Syracuse sends out its captain, its first-line center, Gabriel Dumont, to take the face-off. Referee drops the puck, and the strategy works. Dumont wins it for the Crunch. Syracuse moves out right to left. Phil Myers, who had the team's first goal, crosses over into the attacking zone. At the near side circle, Myers slows down. Cross into the trapezoid, bounces it back for Cole Koepke at the right point. Moves over center. Koepke has the angle. The lefty pushes it in front, but blocked again. Cleveland intercepts the pass. Chafee chases down the puck, but pushes it out to center ice. Syracuse takes it on the far side boards. 2 minutes to go in overtime. 3-3 to the score. Cole Koepke has the puck stripped from him by Jake Christensen. Cleveland moves back 3-on-2. Christensen drops back, left circle, wrist shot. Alnefelt stops it with the right pad. Mitchell Chafee angles James Malatesta off the puck, feeds Koepke ahead. 3-on-2, right to left goes Syracuse. Koepke slows down, wrist shot high. Greaves gloves it down. He sends an outlet pass to the near side boards for Trey Fix. Wolanski, breakaway, right circle. Wolanski backhanded shot. He scores. The Monsters' all-time program leader in scoring adds his second of the game. And the Monsters reach out from under the bed and scare Syracuse on their home ice. (4-3) the final. 2 goals for Trey Fix Wolanski. That moves him up to 9 on the season. And it adds another point cushion to the Monsters' first place stranglehold. 37 points leads the North Division. Syracuse sits in second with 33, awaiting the finish of the Toronto Marlies Belleville Senators game. That one wrapping up right about now. It looks as if the Senators took the win. It appears in regulation, 4-3, currently the unofficial final. So Syracuse holds on to second place with the overtime push to earn 1 point. But Cleveland jumps ahead in overtime and stuns the Christmas home crowd. Luckily enough, if you're a Syracuse fan, that's not the end of the weekend. There's another one tomorrow night at home against Rochester. 3 stars being announced. Declan Carlisle, the third for Syracuse. Mitchell Chafee earns the second star. And it's hard to celebrate for a Crunch team that has lost 2 close games in a row on home ice. Losing to the last place Laval Rocket on Wednesday night felt tough. Losing tonight in overtime to your first place rival probably feels a little bit worse. Trey Fix Wolanski, no doubt the first star with his pair of goals in the win. Not a whole lot you can say when a guy is scoring like that. Fix Wolanski rather, and Cleveland come out on top with the win for Cleveland. Fix Wolanski played about 12 and a half minutes in the NHL for the Blue Jackets back in November. He's making a strong case for another trip to the NHL right now. We're going to take a short break here as we head to the One Group postgame show here on ESPN Radio. Keep listening. While the game is over, the broadcast is not for the Syracuse Crunch.